Hello everybody, and welcome. Welcome to a little impromptu Monster Hunter stream. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me double check. Is my mic unmuted? It is. Cool. Yeah, welcome, folks. It's my first time streaming in a little while. There's some jank with my OBS right here. There we go. Okay. If I'm a little rusty, or if my streaming setup is a little rusty, you'll have to forgive me for that. But here to play a little bit of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate today on this nice April 1st. This stream is not an April Fool. Well, hopefully it won't be, as long as the stream actually works. And yeah, gonna do a couple quests, gonna hang out with y'all for a little bit, give you guys a cozy place to hang out and enjoy some MH, hopefully. Before we get started, I want to say hi to folks, as we would usually do. So, hello Nafudis, hello Daru Pico, hello Ben, thank you very much for the sub. Anybody who subs to this sorry excuse for a channel is real kind, very charitable. Thank you. I hope you guys have all been well. It's been quite a while. I've been hanging around kind of a little bit on the internet, but not really streaming or posting videos, so been busy with life stuff. Nothing too intense, just like work, doing chores, making dinner, stuff like that. So nothing too intense. Welcome Hyper Ray, and welcome Eski and Syphonia. Welcome, of course, Biotech, and welcome AI-generated chatter. Somehow, I don't trust that that person's real. If you are real, then this is not my first Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate playthrough. I haven't played all the way through to the end, as some of you may know, but I've played through low and high rank a couple times over now. Hello, Mad Cow Disorder. Welcome to the stream today. I'm glad to hear that you've been well enough. I feel like I've been well enough a lot of the last year too. Okay, not like amazing, not terrible. You missed me and you grew up. I feel that. I feel that, Mad Cow Disorder. I feel like I have done more adulting since I last streamed frequently. Okay, we're coming back up. Dude, why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen? Since I've moved, the internet here is like just garbage. Garbage internet. Hello, Elite Game God. Welcome, welcome. It's Twitch. It's been something recently. It could be something on my end, too. I'm hardwired in and everything, but if we have frame drops, we'll just have frame drops. It's just going to be what it'll be. If I end up streaming frequently, which is not necessarily something I can promise, then we'll try and fix things up better with frame drops and everything. This is not the April Fool's joke. This would be a terrible April Fool's joke, starting the stream up and then just cutting it off. All right, we're gonna get going here. If I missed saying hello to anybody, I apologize. If there are many frame drops throughout the stream, then I also apologize. How are the cats? The cats are all well. Thanks for asking. I have not played a ton of Monster Hunter in the last year. So I'm still in, I guess, I finished low rank of Generations Ultimate and I'm starting into high rank. I've been practicing some of the early high rank hunts. I'm kind of at the Urgent Plesioth, so not super deep into high rank, but we'll do a little bit of hunting today. I think specifically I'm gonna start off with Baroth with bow, and it's gonna be like Pierce Ice Bow, so kind of jank, but we'll make do. And yeah, if I suck at reading chat, sorry, it's been a long time. All right, I can eat for probably temper? Yeah. Yeah. I hope everybody here has had an okay last couple years. Hope you guys have gotten to enjoy some new Monster Hunter or some old Monster Hunter. Oh, I don't even know how to summarize, I think like Biotech said, been very much adulting to the point of neglecting video games. I have sunk a lot of time into the video game Lumines in the last year. It's kind of like a overly musical Tetris. But apart from that, not been playing too many video games. We can bring some power coatings with us. We can bring some, I think, sleep coatings? Yeah. And we can bring some elemental coatings. I'm also gonna grab some bombs. Hello, Sir Shup. You have a good, I think it's you. You have a I almost want to double check because it would feel so awkward if I got the wrong one. You have a good Blue Sky account. I follow you on Blue Sky. That is a good follow. I'm pretty confident it's you. I'm sorry for partially for getting on the spot, but you have a good Blue Sky account. Grab some barrel bombs. And that's probably kind of an odd thing to say to somebody, but I don't know. You repost good stuff on there. Now you're curious. This is also not to send everybody to shop the Blue Sky account either. Hello, Commander Henkel. Yeah, look at that, man. It's been a while. Okay. We're going to do the event bear off with Bo. I also wasn't going to leave the camera on, but I guess maybe I will. I don't know. I'm glad the chat bot still works. That's kind of amazing. I turned off a lot of the commands because like I don't have the sound redeems set up at all. This is like a super basic streaming setup where we're playing the game and streaming from a Mac, which is something, but it works. But I don't have a bunch of the streaming stuff set up anymore. So. Which Mac? It is a MacBook Pro from a couple years ago. So not like the latest and greatest, but like a decently modern little computer. I like it. I use it for work and for photography mainly, but it's like about as powerful as a Switch in terms of graphics, so you can run a lot of games on it if you're determined to. What happened to GU Switch? I guess I started emulating GU maybe a year or two ago. All the YouTube videos I posted last year were also emulated on a Switch emulator. I really like the 60 frames per second cheat for this game, and I also really like how 720p looks right in front of me on like a big old 4K monitor. I don't know. What am I doing? I'm getting ready for a hunt. Okay, let's go. The nostalgic orange headphones. I still use them for streams, yeah. Good spawn. All right. Let us remember how to play bow. This is a pierce bow, which is a little abnormal. I'm pretty sure that a normal bow or even a wide bow, spread bow, would do better against this guy, but we're gonna do it anyways. Hello, Steve. I am indeed not pre-recorded. This is not an April Fool. I just had some time to play Monster Hunter. So I'm here. Yeah, hopefully the stream is not like freaking out for you guys. I know we dropped some frames or the stream died a few minutes ago. If that happens again, I'm truly sorry. I don't have a whole lot of things I can do to fix it right now. Maybe we want to aim a little higher so it goes through more of his body. We should also roll off that water blade, actually. And there we go. That's what I get. Oh, I should have shown what this set was. I'll do it in a minute. Okay, he's gonna go do a mud thing, so I'm gonna heal. Haven't been hunting in a while, glad to see some again. Yeah, I've watched a few streamers or a few videos on YouTube that have made me feel that way, and so that's part of why I'm on here today. Forgot how jank old gen bow is. It is a little janky. I like it a lot, but it does not play as, I don't know, Devil May Cry combo smooth as new bow does. Thanks, Kaze. Thank you. Oh man, those freaking Cephalos. I'm gonna roll off the water blight again. It's not worth keeping it on. I don't have mulberries with me, I don't think. Oh, not. You can super clean. Thank you. Okay, that's the water blight gone. Thank you, Immortal Cripple. Good to see you, and I hope you've been well. He's not even raged yet. Our windows are going to get smaller once he rages. There we go. There's the rage. Even though I'm not playing Monster Hunter frequently, I am always kind of thinking a little bit about what videos would be nice to record based on where I'm at in this particular playthrough. So I have a couple hunts that we'll practice on stream today that I was planning on doing some little YouTube video commentaries with. Ooh. Let's get out of here. This is one of them. Either just matchups I think are fun or interesting. In this case, Baroth is introduced in high rank, early high rank of, I think, Village in this game. When he wasn't in base generations at all. He was in addition with GU. And so to me, that makes him kind of interesting. At least I'm pretty sure he wasn't in base GU at all, or base gen at all. Yeah, with how large this bow looks, Shup, you would think it was a heavy bow. I think it has it on charge level 2, but not 3. Hello, Blackie Boyo. Yeah, it is real life, playing some GU. Should we stand a little further back, too? Is he gonna go in the mud again? He is. Let our stamina go back up. I think Baroth was one of the GU demo monsters. Yeah, I think so too. Ooh, this is too close for ears. Oh yeah, I totally forgot they added Barioth in GU. But in any case, this is one of the monsters that I thought was notable. You encounter him early in high rank, and he's not in the game's low rank. It feels like you've encountered so much of the game's roster in low rank that anything that's added in high rank is kind of notable to me. Hello, Jay Novice. Welcome. Welcome to a little not April Fool's GU stream. I had some time. I missed getting to stream for y'all, hang out with y'all, enjoy Monster Hunter with y'all, and so here we are. Okay, I think he's leaving the area. It's weird to see him dig there, actually. Yeah, he's going. Okay. Probably over to Area 3. And yeah, Gammoth bow. I'll show off the set in a second here. Hi, Uchi. Yes, hello. It's good to see you. You're gonna cry? Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm not trying to make you cry. All right, let's see. So this set is a mixed set I made. It's a low rank set. It gives ice attack +2, crit eye +2. You'd probably get more actual damage and use out of something like focus or whatever your main shot type up would be, but this was meant as kind of a, you could use ice bow guns with it, you could use ice bows with it kind of thing. Putting this together from a low rank set is kind of cool too. Expert +7 talisman. I made this set probably like last fall, so it's been a little while. Okay, you can also now eat a steak because our stamina dropped down a little bit. Oh no, Baroth is here. I thought he was gonna be in the other one. Excuse me, sir. Goodbye. We'll eat a steak here. I was saying, or Viotech said, they've been adulting so much they've been neglecting video games. That's also definitely been the case for me. Although I don't feel like I've been doing a ton of like important adulting, just like the low level, like maintenance level adulting. Like I was saying, like making dinner and doing chores, working. Yeah, the surviving, exactly. Just been doing that, which is not nothing. It's just not exciting, to at least in that way. Hello, PBX. Slick. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's life. It's nice to have a little time to jump on here today. Where did he go? I should have paintballed him. Worth doing? Yeah. Indeed. Worth keeping up with things. Hello, Laggy Actor. Did he go down to Area 5? He doesn't do that, right? Or like not down to Area 5. 5? Yeah, does he go down there? Or did he dig straight back out to the big area? I should have paintballed him before. I really should have paintballed him before. Well, we're now on a wild bear off chase. You back? I'm back for this afternoon. Hello, hell on earth. You got a Ristretto portable third stream recommended on YouTube? That's crazy. I haven't uploaded to any of those channels in quite a while, so I'm surprised YouTube would be sharing those videos. Yeah, he did come back out here. Every once in a while, Uchi, I'll boot up a clip or a VOD or something and take a look at the footage and be like, dude, how did I do that for like 5 years? Not that it looks hard, just that, like, I don't know, I just don't have energy these days for a lot of it. Oh, that was a bad shot. Every day, yeah. Now it's like, I'll finish the day, like I'll have made dinner, I'll have finished work, I'll have done a chore or two, and then I'll get in bed and I'll do like one hunt or play like a tiny bit of a game like Lumines, and I'll be like, all right, time for sleep. It was a different time. I know. I agree. I'm not even 30. Not quite. No, not quite. Good memory. This time we've got a paintball. We're set. We've already eaten all our herbs. In 3 days? Wow. Happy early birthday to you, Uchi. How are you feeling about that? Are you one of the people who's freaking out about their 30th, or are you feeling a little more like, I guess just kind of like, yeah, it's not a big deal? I like this pattern where he just follows you for a bit, and then he either does the tail whip or he like just does something unrelated. That's good stuff. Almost done with the power coatings. 'Tis a number? Yeah. I kind of figured that's how you would feel about it. Like, it's just another one. It's arbitrary. You know, other people will make a fuss? Yeah. Annie has already told me she would like to do something special for my 30th, and I'm like, I don't know. What would I do? Go drink a ton of coffee? Like... I don't party like normal people party. Annie and I recently actually got to go on a cruise, which was really nice and not something we really ever thought we would get to do. It was like kind of a spur of the moment, like, surprise thing. We did not cruise like normal people cruise. We did not party. We just kind of read books. Just a recent example of not partying like many people would party. Essentially, Ben, yeah, some family members were gonna go on one and they didn't end up being able to. So just like kind of out of the blue, like, hey, would you like to do this next month? And it was like, I guess so, yeah. Yeah, we mostly focused on relaxing, and it was good. Maybe that's why I've got energy for Monster Hunter today. That was just a couple days ago, getting back from something like that. All right, we're gonna try and put him to sleep in here. This is like very unoptimal sleep bombing. It's just like I can do it, so why not? Last time I streamed was Demon Souls? Yeah, it was like probably around a year ago, and it was Demon Souls. I haven't played any more of that. I mean, I'd like to, given unlimited time and energy, but I haven't played any more of it yet. I should probably heal. He's raged, so we gotta be really careful. If we cart right now, it means that the sleep will not happen. I probably could have power shot there. Okay. Got it. Would I like to hop on Night Rain eventually? I would. I would like to do that with Fallison and anybody else who'd like to do it with me. I was chatting with Fal a few months ago here and realized that Fal had been like waiting to play Night Rain with me, and I didn't realize. Like, I'd said, yeah, we'll play together, and then I just never got the game. And I felt really bad realizing that he was like waiting to play with me. And you're waiting to play it with him? Well, then I definitely will. I'll figure out if I want to get it on PS5 or I guess I probably should get it on PC. It's probably not crossplay. I'll be able to play it though. It looks complex, but I'm sure it's not so bad. Like, I look at screenshots of that game and the HUD just looks insane. Like, it's actually very streamlined compared to Elden Ring. I've asked a few people who've played it what they think of it like that, and I've mostly heard, yeah, it's not so bad. It just visually looks so overwhelming to me. Seeing all the abilities on screen and like the map and all the circles on the map and stuff. The learning experience is fun. I'm sure I would enjoy it, yeah. Especially if I was doing it with friends. I bet it would be a good time. It's gonna be hit, yeah. There's a roar. So much of his moveset in high rank is just like walking near you. It's funny. Oh, get one bear off. Get one bear off. It is weird, isn't it, Uchi? This is an event quest. This is a hub event quest. That was fast. When they introduce you to him in High Rank Village, they actually give him to you in 2nd Gen Desert, and it's maybe even weirder. He's like in the little in-between area between the two largest areas of that map, the little kind of oasis area. Hello, Ensign Boot. Welcome to a little random Monster Hunter GU stream. That sounds fun, Uchi. I think I've seen little bits and pieces of y'all enjoying that game, and it looks like fun. This was too close for Pierce. Took a break from it, but hopefully you guys want to play some high rank eventually. Nice. I think that sounds like fun. I was trying to decide. I got here. I'm gonna pause the game for a second, just for the sake of example. I got an interesting little handheld. It runs Android and a bunch of emulators, and I've been excited. Like, this has been how I've been excitedly enjoying video games recently. Is like playing a bunch of it on Android, of all things. It's called a Retroid. This one is a Pocket G2. But it runs most of the Monster Hunter games pretty well. I did actually get World and Rise running on it. They do not run well, but everything under World and Rise runs really, really nicely on it, including like Try on the Wii and the old PS2 entries. So I was trying to decide what game I wanted to play on there, and I mostly just ended up playing this game because I'm sort of invested in this little playthrough here, although not moving quickly through it. But I was really thinking about playing a whole bunch of Dose. Rise probably runs worse than on Switch 2. It's a little janky, so that Retroid can actually run like Steam PC games. So when I'm running those games on there, I'm running the PC versions of World and Rise. The Switch version of Rise doesn't work well in emulators, so I feel like it would probably run okay. The PC version runs just okay. I also, because like that device doesn't have a lot of internal storage, so I'm trying to load Rise and World's maps off of an SD card, and it's just really slow. It's not great. I probably wouldn't play through them on there, but I did get them running as like a proof of concept to myself. Yeah, they really have Uchi, which I kind of like. There's a 3DS version of, not from that same company, but like a modern like Android handheld. It's kind of neat to have so many options. Yeah, just leave it. PS Vita is still the nicest? Yeah, I think so too. Up until I got that, I had been playing some Vita as well. Okay, we'll switch over to Element Coding Level 2. We're out of healing, which is a little stressful. No one to blame for that but myself. I don't think I can tell here if supplies have been delivered. I'd have to go back to the camp, which is not far from here. Yeah, Switch emulation itself is actually really nice on Android. It's like specifically Monster Hunter Rise does not work well on the Switch emulator on there. Hello, Cephalos. I'm glad the quotes still work. I had to turn off a lot of the like chatbot redeems because I don't have that stuff set up on this Mac that I'm streaming from. Thank you for the roar cancel, Cephalos. All right, we're going to camp. We're going to camp. But I'm glad some of those chat commands still work. That's nice. Excuse me, Vera. Let's see, what do we got? Nice. Bed boy, we don't technically have to be. Like, I could just heal up with this stuff, but like, why not bed? Please consider is a good one. Please consider. That still makes me laugh. Excuse me. Alrighty. Forgot about the voice commands. Yeah, I don't have them set up. I still have those files. I just don't have them set up to work properly. Okay, we should repaintball him. I'm gonna try and focus. I would call this matchup with the bow I've brought to it kind of bad. Like, lining up pierce shots along Barroth's body is not amazing compared to like if you were just to take a normal shot and shoot specifically his arms. I think you would deal better damage. It's kind of just for the fun of lining up the pierce shots. So I feel like I want to focus in because this could probably take a little while. Focused on actually lining up the arrows the right way. Hi, Ungani, welcome. Welcome to the stream. First time I've gotten to say hello to you like this in a while. Cephalos. They suck so much. Now we must roll for a bit. Hey, Big G. Hello. Yeah, I'm not on Discord or almost anywhere online that much. But it's good to see you, Big G. Welcome to the stream. Oh, well, cheers. I hope you have a good time at work today. Cheers. I think the last couple times I've popped into your streams, I was also working. It's nice to have something like Twitch on the side sometimes. Is he leaving again? I think he is. I don't even know if I would say that I'm living my best life off the internet. I'm just like, I'm like a little less offline. I don't know. I'm not as offline as I should be. That's how I would put it. I am more offline than before, but I am not as offline as I probably should be. Where are your stomping grounds online? I hang out on Blue Sky a little bit. I don't post a lot. I check Discords occasionally. I check some specific subreddits for areas of interest. That's kind of it. I miss when like more people had blogs. I still have the Instagram app installed because it's where like a lot of local businesses will post if like they're open for the day. Like, oh, is the cafe open today or not? Like I can check on Instagram, but I don't really post or spend much time. Miss forums? Oh, me too. If Discord gets really bad, I was thinking about making a tiny forum. I don't know if that would actually come to pass or if it would be any good, but I've thought about it. Ah! That's cool, Uchi. Makes me happy to hear that NeoCities is still kicking. Gets really bad. If it gets worse, you're right though, it is not great. I don't even know what, like, don't ask me what point that would be at. I don't have an answer for, like, what point do you leave Discord entirely? I don't know. But it's not great. All right, we're basically out of coatings. this is like an informal poll. Not that I intend to make a forum or like set up a little forum for folks, but like how many of you would prefer a forum to a Discord? Not for my chat or me specifically, but just generally. If you're going on your computer or your phone to talk to someone these days, how many of you would prefer a forum? I would prefer a forum to Discord typically. Although I don't know, maybe a forum with an IRC chat room. Yeah, that's fair, Big G. It's good to see you. Yeah, the age verification stuff is gross. Using a phone, yeah. I think they're two different things for two different functions. Yeah, I think so too. Just kind of curious. That slow, exhausted charge is cool. Ooh, bad shot. All right, line up with the arms. Power shot. A little higher. Power shot. Meh. Those both only hit like one zone, I think. There we go. So slow. Probably could have gotten a shot off there. Are we still eating good pizza? I had good pizza today. I went on a walk to get some groceries because we just got back from a trip recently. We didn't have a bunch of groceries. And so while I was getting some groceries, I got some really good pizza today. I was like sitting there and I was like, damn, good pizza. It's like, yeah, I just, out on the East Coast, which is where we live now of the US, dude, there is just good pizza everywhere. It's amazing. Did y'all move again? No, we're still in Rhode Island. So we have not moved again. Let's see. I want to catch up on a few messages here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting to see if more people, like, I'm not expecting most people to return to forums, but like I think for a while now there's been like very few active forums, at least that I've seen, for a lot of anything. So it'll be interesting to see if that format has any sort of resurgence or if it's just like, nah, that's over. How's Annie doing? Sorry if you've already talked much. I haven't, no. Annie's doing well. She switched jobs a little over a year ago, and her new job is really good. So she's good. Oh. You're on an active forum for Graphene OS? Hell yeah. That's cool. That makes me think of old school XDA forums. I was really big into Android when I was a teenager. I was super big on the XDA forum, so it makes me glad to know that like a custom ROM like Graphene OS would also still be on a forum. Bless her and the cats. Yeah, thanks. They're all doing well. Yep, this is taking a while. I think this thing should die soon. I don't know if you will, but I think he should. Good trip. Let stamina go. Except for those. Glad to hear everything's going good. Yeah, everything's been okay. Just lifing. Not having that much time for video games and stuff. Miss your streams? I miss getting to stream. I think I can't promise any sort of schedule because I just like, I don't know. I don't have like consistent time and energy. Sometimes I have time, sometimes I have energy. It's not always at the same time. I think I would, just sitting here today in my chair talking to y'all, I would just like to say, maybe I can make this a normal thing where I just boot up a stream when I feel like it. I feel like there's some like resistance in my head where like I don't want to give you, the nice person who's here to like talk with me and hang out and enjoy Monster Hunter, I don't want to give you the false impression that I'm going to be here all the time doing this when I like can't promise that. But I don't know if I can like, if I can feel good about just like sitting down and booting up a stream just to boot up a stream, then we should do that. Just do it as you feel like it. Yeah. I get that that's probably as simple as it should be, but sometimes I do feel a little bit of resistance where I'm like, I don't want to give these folks the wrong impression that like I'm gonna be here all the time. Which I get that probably not many or any of you feel like that, but I don't know. That's just something in my head sometimes. Mental barriers, yeah, they're big. Not that specifically, but just mental barriers generally. Mind goblins, yeah. Hello, Katana. Once a year stream, yeah, here we are. I didn't intend to do this, but the last like video I posted in the Discord was also on April 1st last year. That was a complete coincidence. There's a door. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do, Shup, is convince myself of that. Oof, bear off coming for the kill. Tail. Whew. Well, thanks, Big G. Is he limping away? No, he's gonna charge. Oh, the crab. It might be Steed. I feel like if I turn that off, it might also get rid of the emotes. I don't know. I feel like there are probably some people who enjoy the emotes still. And that is part of it, where like if I were to boot up the stream and like all of you subbed, I would feel really badly if I did not like stream again for a while. Hi, Nox. Welcome to the stream. Just here to enjoy some GU. I hope you're well, Nox. I hope you've been well. Who brought back this ancient relic? Somebody dug up this old, I don't even remember what the name of the drop is, the rusted weapon. I took it out and I said, what kind of terrible sharpness is left on this thing? That's fair, Steve. I could put them on 7 TVA. That's a neat idea. I'll think about it. That's too close for Pierce. Alright, it's time for you to finish up there off. That sounds pretty intense, Nox. To be sick enough you can't like play gacha. Maybe this is me generalizing about gacha, but I feel like you'd have to be pretty sick to not be able to play. I'm sorry to hear you were sick. If the gacha addiction being cured feels good, then I'm at least glad for that. Okay, charge. I know the feeling with like, I don't know, there are definitely some weeks where like I spend way too much time scrolling on the internet, and resetting from that feels so good. Just having some mental clarity. Oh, this is a bad shot. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Nox. That sounds terrible. I hope you're feeling better from that now. Again, not enough stamina. Scrolling on Blue Sky? I don't know, a combination of Blue Sky and YouTube and stuff. YouTube's probably the thing I spend the most time like mindlessly watching. Wasn't Adapt Bow really popular? With base gen, it definitely was. I feel like Valor Bow wasn't that strong, so it might have been like one of the preferred playstyles even in GU too. That's too close. No, you can't leave. Come back. Hello, Fish Kebab. Welcome. Playing a little bit of GU. I would be able to walk out of the roar range. Not quite. When's Monster Hunter Stories 3 playthrough? I'd have to buy it. It looks good. I have not played any other ones. And I'm not really much of a JRPG person, but I did play through my first Pokemon game in a really long time this spring, or I guess most of the way through my first Pokemon game in a long time. I played through a ROM hack of Gen 2 that was really good. So I might enjoy Stories 3. It looks great. Those were both terrible shots. Seems way more your thing than the other ones. It looks, I mean, like, I haven't really paid that close attention, but even just like how you can explore the environment a little more smoothly makes it look like more something I would enjoy, I guess. There we go. That was slow, but that's okay. Outside of some Monster Hunter G in World, is that G like GJP, the old PS2 one, or G as in Gen Catan? Phantasy Star and Elden Ring? What Phantasy Star are you playing? Are you playing the new MMO one or the old one? Thank you for the claps, that's very kind. Half an hour bear off, I don't know if I'd be claiming. The old PS2 one? Nice. I'm still doing Guild No Arts for this playthrough. It's, I think, how I enjoy this game most. I still might play with some of the other stuff, but I don't feel drawn to right now. I did when I first played Gen U, but nowadays I like Guild No Arts a lot. Enjoy your bed, Nox. Thanks for saying hi. I'm glad you're feeling a little better, and yeah, I hope you keep being well. Portable 2 Infinity. Cool. TAing at your uni tomorrow. Gotta wake up early. Well, cheers. I hope it's a good day. I'm glad the stream has not crashed yet. The stream crashed right when we were first getting started. I have everything hardwired in. Everything should be working properly, but sometimes there's still little drop frames and glitches, so if that happens at any point, oh well. Okay, so that was Baroth with Bow. Only missing the green screen. I still have it. I still have it, but I'm not in a big hurry to set it up. It's a lot more of a hassle to have big bright lights and a green screen and like making sure all the settings for that are all dialed in. All right, next I want to do Nursilla with Switch Axe, I think. I said this earlier on in the stream, but at any point while I'm playing through a game like this, I like, or at least right now for me, anytime when I'm playing through a game like this, I have little ideas for hunts that would be fun to do a live commentary over on YouTube. And so that last one, Baroth with Pierce Bow, is something I'd like to do on YouTube, even though it's not a great matchup choice. I still think I'd like to do that. Also, I forgot to ask about this earlier, but does everything sound okay? Is the volume level all right on my microphone and the game and everything? It's not terrible. Probably should have asked that earlier. I forget if I was going to use Axe Switch or a different Switch Axe for Nursilla. It would have been a fire Switch Axe, maybe? Maybe this beak one? Yeah, maybe the beak one. A little bit of fire. Yeah, why not? Forget if I was going to use a different set or if I was okay with this set. Ensign Boot, I also thought Time Attack at my university. I was like, dude, putting on a live Time Attack show at uni? That sounds sick. Real solution to that is VTubing. I have noticed, like, so sometimes I'll come on Twitch to like watch some Monster Hunter, and I almost always will click through all the Monster Hunter categories to see who's streaming. I am not shocked, but like, it is surprising to me, having been away for so long, how many more people are using like a VTuber setup. It's neat to see that progression of like how people would like to present themselves on Twitch or online in general. Because I think back when I first started streaming, there was almost nobody doing that. And then when I stopped streaming, there were probably like maybe half and half. And now it feels like 3/4 of people are VTubing and like 1/4 of people are like a camera or something else. So it's very different. I'm glad the audio is okay. Maybe you could be just like 5% louder. A couple points the game was overpowering me. Thank you. I will do that. I will turn the game down just slightly. There we go. I will really quickly pull up the macOS system settings and make sure that my audio is coming through okay. Aha! There we go. I turned it up a little bit. Is that too loud? Is that really loud? Yeah, now I'm peaking. Okay, hang on. Sorry. How's that? Is that a little better? La 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 la. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. Sorry about that. Just reading through chat. Hello, Kuroto. Welcome. Always got the peak Monster Hunter vibes. Thanks. I don't know. This isn't 100% the reason I streamed today. I'd been thinking about doing like a random little stream like this, but I did find out that a Monster Hunter streamer passed away, and I was sad to hear, and it made me grateful I'm still here and getting to stream some Monster Hunter to you guys. So it's part of why I'm on today. I don't feel like it's my place to talk a lot about that because I didn't know the person super well, but it just made me thankful to get to be here and stream some more Monster Hunter. So here we are. Was not aware. It's okay. Like I said, I don't feel like it's my place to talk about it, but yeah. Just sad to hear about somebody taken too soon. All right, we're gonna do, I guess this is gonna be the set we're gonna use. I don't think I made a specific set for Nursilla with Switch Axe. Let me check my sets. Oh yeah, I made this high rank. This is like a high rank version of this set, I think. Crit Eye 2 Speed Sharpening Razor Sharp. Crit Eye 2 Speed Sharpening Razor Sharp. Yeah, right now it just swaps out the boots for some slightly different boots. I'll take it. Why not? It's the same set, just with the high rank boots. Hey Parsec, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're just enjoying some GU. I guess I'll bring some antidotes. It would suck to not have them. I forget if I have access to Nursilla in the hub yet. Thanks, Katana. That's really kind. I look back really fondly on getting to do all those streams. It was something I feel really, I guess, privileged to have gotten to do. I had the time, I had the energy, I had the resources to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt really happy to have gotten to do that. Yeah, I'm always kind of amazed that folks come back years later to say, hey. All right, let's see. Well, thanks, I'm Gandhi. Cheers. Well, thanks, Kuroto. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be speedrunning stuff. I like doing challenge runs. I actually do have a challenge run that I'm working on in this game right now. I'll show a little bit of that later. Maybe we'll do a couple attempts at it to end the stream off. This will not be like a 6-hour stream. I think, let's see, I've been on for about an hour. I think I'll probably be on for maybe another hour or so. So we'll do like 1 or 2 more hunts, or at least a couple more hunts. I mean, it's true, Uchi. I get it. No, it's okay, Kuroto. I get it. And it's tough because I can look at those folks who are doing speedruns and be like, dude, that's so cool. They are so good. They are mastering stuff. And I don't know, I can just respect it. I can't necessarily put into words when I watch a good speedrun. I'm like, dude, that's amazing. But at the same time, Like, I would like to have that sense of mastery, but also at the same time, I look at the game they're playing where it's like, oh, all their hunts take like, not all their hunts, but like their speed runs, their goals are like a 4-minute hunt where they bully the monster. And I'm like, I don't really want that. I want to achieve that kind of mastery or a sense of that kind of mastery with like a half-an-hour hunt instead of like a 4-minute hunt. That's just what I like. Cheers, Kuroto. I appreciate it. Being able to maintain playing well over a long fight, yeah. And like a fight where you're not in control constantly. Like, I think that's the thing where like, I can respect the mastery of modern speedruns while also being like the fact that a lot of this is sort of scripted now in terms of like, they know exactly where to apply the damage so that the monster gets as few words in edgewise as possible. Like, that's too bad. I want to watch someone play that masterfully while also not having 100% advantage the whole time. That's what I would like to see. Okay, it doesn't look like we have Nursilla here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted talking. So we'll go to the Soratorium. I would agree, Laggy Actor. And that's not to put shade on those people. It's just like, it's not exactly how I enjoy Monster Hunter the most. Playing it the most. I can still watch a speedrun and be like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll eat for foodie. Why not? We were speedrunning Sonic Adventure DX for a while and Katana Zero. Haven't done any TI runs with Monster Hunter since the end of Iceborne. Haven't tried an RTA of Monster Hunter since you attempted Portable 3. Interesting. Don't feel like I learned from playing from the top level play since it's just unlocking. I like seeing someone have to react, find spots to heal, use all the tools. Heck yeah. I can't say I use all the tools, but I do take things slow and find spots to heal. Yeah, I got you, Angani. Oh, I missed a shut message. The speedrunners are what got me to really believe this game was cool, as my friend said it was. I saw a light bowgun solo G-rank Molten Tigrex with all the traps and bombs. Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it? Like, yeah, I don't think that's where I would derive fun from the game if I was doing that. Like, I probably would have fun learning to do it, but I don't know if I would, like, continually do that with more and more and more monsters, you know? Let's see. Then you got to Molten Tigrex and fought them properly and had your own everlasting love. Yeah, yeah. Naked Run's still the most fun for you? Well, you should stick around then, Uji. You should stick around. After this hunt, maybe we'll do some naked hunting. Alright, I need to grab the quest. Stones and boomerangs for damage upkeep? Hell yeah. So I just unlocked this star rank not that long ago. I haven't done any of the quests in it yet. I've done basically all the low rank quests, and I did all the quests in this high rank. Where is Nursilla? Is it in here? Or is it the one quest I've done from this rank? There we go, yeah. From the Poke Chief. I'm gonna do what I can as Poke Chief to strengthen the Soratorium and help mine ore. Thing is, the ore is hard to get thanks to a lone Nursilla infestation in the Primal Forest. Sounds like a job for you, Hunter. Let's go. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that was it. I was reading chat. Blaming chat classic. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'll definitely employ that particular little justification. Got some relics. Or maybe that's just, is that just an account item? Can't see. That is just an account item, isn't it? Nursilla will probably start somewhere up here. A curiously unfossilized bone from a dragon that once roamed these lands. Not the same as a rusted one. Alrighty, here's Nursilla. Fighting it in this area is neat. I'm sure eventually in 4 Ultimate you fought it here, but I always remember fighting Ursula in the volcano, the hollow. It's been too long since I've played through For You. Trust I can get out of the way of that. There we go. Nice. Thank you, Conga. Deaf Fighter here? Cool. I forgot. Those scroll quests are still waiting for you? That's true. I still have my save file backed up. You could pick right back up there, although I would suck. Yeah, Nefudis, sometimes I'll still just boot up For You and go and do an expedition in the, what is it called? Oh, it's not the Lost Woods. What is it? The Everwood. I'll do an Everwood expedition just for the heck of it. I love that feature so much. I wish that they had replicated it in more Monster Hunter games. I knew it wasn't the Lost Woods. It's not Zelda. Just kidding, remember. Nice. We should probably heal. That ledge there was spooky. What's my favorite Zelda? I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know, is my best answer. I enjoyed a lot of them as a kid. I enjoyed Breath of the Wild my first time playing it. Any subsequent attempts to go back and play Breath of the Wild has had me go like, this game is boring as hell. I cannot play through it again. Like that first experience was really good and I cannot replay it. And I'm like now kind of worried that I would also feel that way about other Zelda games. So I'm just gonna answer what my favorite ones were growing up. Ocarina of Time was probably the most special to me. I also have a lot of fond memories of my first playthrough of Wind Waker, and the one that felt like mine, the one I played the most of as a kid, was Phantom Hourglass on the DS. That's the simplest answer I think I can give about that. Hi Fog, welcome to the stream. We are hunting your soul and enjoying some Generations Ultimate. Should bring her over here again. Come here. We have a shiny here? Yeah. Haven't played Breath of the Wild, but it seems like the most fun of is that first playthrough. Yeah, I think, I don't even know how to describe why I liked it so much. It was like that world felt so fun to explore and was very immersive when you were going through and just kind of doing your own thing, but upon re-exploring it and kind of actually engaging with the game's mechanics, I enjoyed it less. Like the exploration was really the part I enjoyed so much. Yes, exactly like an Elder Scrolls game. Like that's what it reminded me most of, actually. I should have sharpened. Oops. And then Tears of the Kingdom I didn't really give a fair shot to, but also I didn't really want to build cars with a janky physics system, and so I was good. I didn't want to play that one. Oops. The jank builds were silly and fun. They looked silly and fun, but like definitely not what I wanted to play. This Ursula is evading me. Nice. Ah, the whiffs feel so bad. Hello, Mark Abyss. Welcome. Yeah, I'm getting on to stream for the first time in a long time tonight. Had some spare time and energy, and I just wanted to get to enjoy some MH with y'all. Sorry if I missed some chat messages here. Oh, that is so much damage. Okay, I think she's leaving. I'm gonna go veg. Yeah, I'm gonna go veg. Currently playing through Fire Red on the Switch 2 while you're on the bus ride down to New Jersey. Nice, dude. Video games on public transit are the best. I have gotten to take the train a lot more in the last couple years. I love playing video games on the train. Nice. If you get to some Monster Hunter, I hope you enjoy Mad Cow Disorder. Otherwise, just enjoy Pokemon. Would chat more, but you're actually playing Bloodborne with your brother at the moment? Enjoy. That sounds great. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. It is heartwarming to get to say hi to folks like years after the fact when I haven't streamed in a long time. So just thanks. I hope you're well. Nice katana. Nice, Big G. Right. You mentioned a long time ago that you were going on a cool trip. Has that trip now happened? I would assume, since you just said it like that. I hope that trip was excellent. Did you have any favorite things you got to see or do? Nice, man. I hope the bus is smooth. Oh my god, that is so long. I'm sorry, Big G. That is such a long time ago. Well, I hope it was a good trip. Hello, Remediable. Life has been pretty good. I don't think I can complain about anything in particular aside just feeling older and tireder. Herd shop, herd, yeah. I hope you have a good spring break trip, Mad Cow Disorder. Okay, up to 7. Frenchie should be here. I got to talk with Frenchie a little bit recently, not a lot. I saw them over in a Mega Radar stream, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, enjoy, Shell. Have a good walk. Nice. Back break. Oh. That just blew me up into the sleep, I think. I don't know that I would have been safe otherwise. Oof, that's bad. What to do about that? I think up. And then antidote. And then we're gonna... Let's see what it does. Down. And then... Oh, it did not work. He's trying to be all clever. Mega seemed good, Katana. It was their stream anniversary when I stopped by, and it was nice to get to hang out. They were playing some GU as well. These are radars. I disagree about that particular hitbox game. We're gonna run out of healing again. Hi, Shaded Knight. Okay. You gonna come down? I do not trust. It's got a punch you on its back. That's cool. About right now is where I'm wondering, did we get foodie? We did. Okay, so if I die, it's not like the end of the world. All right. It's cool there's so many variations on like positioning to fight this thing where it's underneath you, you're on top, you're above it, you're underneath it. There's so many variations on where you might be fighting Ursula from. It's very neat. Health down. Dude, Conchu is gonna give me health down. Buffering that move while we're coming to the area is kind of crazy. Will you come up? Okay. Oh, game started. I forgot I did that. Let's see, does this still work? Oh, I need to be... I was gonna try and give y'all beans. Oh, hey, supplies. I have to do the beans from my phone. Not even logged into the chat in OBS. Yeah, add beans. All right, let's see. I did a co-op playthrough with Falison. We did, yeah. That was a fun time, too. That was a randomizer co-op playthrough where we randomized all the items and bosses. Ugh, it was excellent. That's up there on my list of, like, favorite things I got to do on stream. That was a really fun time. It was so jank. It was excellent. Yeah, sorry I don't have the sound redeem set up. This is like basically minimum viable stream. I've got OBS, this is the built-in computer, like laptop webcam, and the game's running on the same computer, so it's very, very lo-fi, the stream setup. I forget where we found her, Uchi. But I think I remember that we bullied her because there were 2 of us, and that felt good. Carry a manor? I don't remember. I think I remember it was bullying. This is the retro stream setup, I suppose. The place with the hands? Okay, sure. Right, I do. Now I remember. We did not bully her. It took us a little while. Now that I remember where it was, I go, oh yeah, no, that was not that much of a bully. That's funny. To this day, have not beaten Millennia. I don't think you're missing much. I would not call Millennia a good fight. Controversial, I know. I haven't played or watched anything of the expansion for that game, so I still have a lot in store for me someday. Where's my Gamba? I do not have Gamba. The Millennial Weeks, dude. I was talking to Annie about that recently. We read a blog post from somebody who was talking about how amped they were that they had finally tried and gotten into Dark Souls for the first time, and how it wasn't as like brutal or bad as like people had made them feel it would be ahead of time, and they like felt really good about having like summoned up the gumption to like, I guess, persevere through that and get good enough to clear loss in that game. Oof, that's 2 cards. I was describing, like Annie was saying, I don't think I would like that. She wouldn't like that for herself, and I was describing to her how long I had taken to do that Millennia clear. I still think about stream stuff every so often. Lucidic's extremely optional, yeah. All right, that's 2 cards, yeah. That's not good. You gotta focus in. It's been 15 minutes. I don't feel like we've made super good progress so far on this hunt, so. I missed what Steed said. She heals even if you block 100% of her damage? Yeah, like it's through shields, right? Or she'll just hit your shield and it'll still heal her. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember seeing some clips from incensed guard users at the time. Ugh, whiffs. Wait a second. Sorry, I have to scroll down in chat again. Okay. Someone else using shields? I mean, yeah, there were some other folks at that time. I think even folks from our chat were like doing shield builds back then. Do we have any heals? We do. We should use those. Nice. I don't think we'll be able to hit her as easily now, because she doesn't have a spike to hit. I don't really want to go up. We should probably go out to that open area. Nice katana. Yeah, I don't know anything about the DLC, so I'd prefer not to hear about that. I hope you're having fun, though. I like, part of why I haven't played through the DLC is because I'm not streaming, but the other part is like, that game was already kind of like ridiculously hard towards the end, especially like how I was playing it. And I'm not sure if I want even more of that, which the DLC really could be. Someday I'll play it. Someday I'll play it. I think the difficulty is nicely spread. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Nice that Ursula is limping. Okay, thanks, Katana. Thanks, Uchi. Yeah, I think I'll probably nab Night Rain the next time it goes on some kind of sale. The DLC did not feel fairly made by comparison. So there's a little bit of a mixed opinion here. I also heard there were some patches, yeah. So I guess I haven't heard nothing. I don't know anything about the bosses or anything in there. I just know that like people thought it was hard as well, and I think there were some patches that changed it rather. Oops. She's gonna fall. Yeah? Yeah. Nice, we broke one of the arms. Okay. Nice, there we go. We didn't triple card. Good stuff. Cheers, thank you for the claps. Please clap. Thanks, Uchi. Yeah, so this is one of the other hunts I was thinking about doing a little commentary for YouTube. I was thinking about doing Baroth. I was thinking about doing Ursula. The other one is I was thinking of doing a little commentary on the Urgent Plesioth in the hub. I've been trying to do Urgent Plesioth in hub with guild-style lance, mainly focused on back-hopping through things, which has been fun, but not very good for a rusty player. It also takes me back to playing Freemi Knight in a good way, which is fun. I'm not doing that today. Today we'll probably do a little naked hunt challenge next. Yeah, I haven't done a hunt in Freemi Knight in a really long time. Have you been playing without recording or just not playing hardly at all? Just not playing hardly at all. Yeah, I've made like very, very little progress since I last recorded videos for YouTube, Monster Hunter YouTube videos. So I'll show where I'm at. I've done basically all of low rank and a tiny bit of high rank. Like I've gone through the first rank of high rank, which is mostly like your drones and your Arzuros again, so like not super interesting. But these monsters that I want to record little commentaries for, like Baroth and Ursula and Plesioth, feel like the first like exciting new monsters you get to take on in high rank. You mean the Bony M Rasputin days? Good memory. Good memory. Don't know why the break? I just haven't had energy and like I guess motivation to play and record, you know, adult stuff or like life stuff, I guess. All right. We are gonna do a naked hunt next, or at least we're gonna attempt a naked hunt next. Alrighty. Am I missing anything from here? Nope. Not you, Luffy, sorry. those rare materials. Did I get the chance to see the Monster Hunter Orchestra, by the way? It was somewhere in the US. I think it was in LA, so like on the opposite side of the country from me. I did not get to see them. That sounded cool though. I think I only really heard about that when it was like a day or two away. So I didn't realize. I don't think I would have been able to swing a flight for that anyways, but it did seem cool. I'm glad to hear that it happened in the US, because that's new, that's neat. Maybe next year it'll be on the East Coast and I'll go see it. If it had been in New York, I probably would have gone. That's cool, Katana. Yeah, it sounded like a cool time. All right, what could we trade for? Maybe some Ivy? Anything that's under 150 is fair game. Neoberries, so that we can buy those. Can you buy Ivy? I can't remember. We'll just do adamant seeds for a bit. Did they play Jumbo Village? I don't know. That would be nice. Oh, this is what happens if you convert a save between the US copy of GU and the Japanese copy of GU. For a little while, I was porting the save back and forth between an emulator on my Mac and the double cross on new 3DS. And you get all these Japanese dummy titles and backgrounds. I think if you buy them, it doesn't do anything because these files don't exist in the English version of the game, but they show up like that. It's a little strange. All right. Eating for foodie would be really good. I'm gonna just use a gourmet voucher. How many do I have? 68. Yeah, I think we can swing it. Heroics, oh hell yeah. That calls you a dummy for not knowing Japanese, yeah. Alrighty, so the Naked Hunt challenge I've been like gradually practicing at has been the last low rank hunt I have available for now, which is the Fated 4. I think if I'd focused in on it, I probably could have cleared it naked by now, but I've just kind of been like trying it once every few weeks for like a year. I'm like really bad at Gammoth, so we'll see how we do. Gammoth without aerial. I've also been trying to like learn the right way to fight Gammoth. Also, this is a huge Gammoth. What the? Like they're normally huge, but I've been trying to learn to fight Gammoth where I'm like spacing around its head and getting head hits, as opposed to just smacking the feet, which has been interesting to learn. And also, I whiff a lot. Yeah, I think like almost for the entirety of my time playing Generations Quill, that's how I've done it. Is just like just hit the feet. Who cares? Because you can totally kill it like that. It's like baiting out two moves. There's like a trunk slam and like a charge forward that are both good to punish with the head. There's the charge. Nice. Whoop, little stutter there. There's the charge again. Can we just do this by the ledge the whole time? Maybe. Oh, here's the trunk slam. I think we're gonna spin into it. Yeah. Almost. Now, which one of these is this? I think it's gonna, like, give off a bunch of snow afterward? Yeah. Oh, this is a bad call. 1, 2, 3? No, just 1. Nice. Old hammer, I love it so much. Sad that missed. Not quite boned up on the turnaround punishes there. No, it's okay, Kuroto. I kind of understand. I think there are some games in the series where I can enjoy every single weapon, but like as the series goes on, there are more games where I like have a hard time enjoying certain ones just because the playstyle doesn't click with me. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. The win box on that. Oh, it screwed me up so bad. Thank you for watching out for the heroics and reminding me. I would have forgotten. I forgot it did that move twice when it was raged. There we go. Should we sharpen? Yeah, sure. Why not? And yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with like having a hard time enjoying a weapon. Like, I don't know, especially if you've given it a fair shot. Like, I don't know, you give it a shot. If it doesn't click, it doesn't click. I can relate to that. It's a move. I can unfortunately relate to that. Oh, I didn't realize it was doing like the slowest move of all time. Turn. Do it. Should have gotten punished for that. That was a bad call. See if we can't bait that charge again. What is that? Is that going to be a snowball? That's a snowball. Uh-oh. Doing this quest? Yeah. Trying to do it naked with hammer. Okay. Healed up. I'm actually going to have one more horn because some of Gammoth's moves will take me down to like 10% health like that. out from under its feet. Okay, I think it's going to be reapplying a bunch of snow. Yeah. Maybe I should have eaten proper food. I did. I ate for foodie, which is saving me because I didn't bring max potions. You want to come down from there, Gam? Maybe I should have brought max potions? Yeah, but then we'd win from the max potions. I want to win from the knowledge. Oh, I'm so dead. Yo. Not dead. Dead. Oops. I didn't think it was going to track that hard. That's so much damage to have taken. Now it's like, do I heal that or do I just die? I guess we might be in heroics if I could get like nudged. Thank you for the reminder on Gummy. Oh no. Alright. Okay. I thought I was gonna do a snowball again. Should bring small barrel bombs? Yeah. Okay, it's tired. That's good. So surprised that hit. Lock the mark there. It's too bad. Oof. That is too bad. One? No. No, it does three. No, it does two. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we have 2 carts left for the remainder of the quest. I do feel like I know the other fights a little better than Gammoth, but I would not expect to clear. I'm currently not expecting to clear. Doing good on this hunt? Thanks. Yeah, it's something I've been trying off and on for a while. Just like, I don't know, there's some days where I don't have enough, I don't have the energy to go and be like, okay, where can I progress this save file? And just like being able to boot up this particular quest with no armor on and be like, doesn't matter what else is on this file, I'm just trying this quest. Feels nice. Sharpen again too. What did Popodrome ever do to you? It's in this quest, so I have to kill it. That's how it be. I guess I could bring traps for it, but nah. Cheers, Uchi. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Have a lovely dinner. It's nice to get to chat with you and say hi to you as well. Yeah, hopefully again before a year. I'll say that too. It's too bad. Should probably heal. little off the mark there. And there too. And there too. We have more to learn. Sucks. There we go. This is huge. Is he gonna turn around? He is. Missed the roar 3 times now. Tail pushed me. I trust him so very little when he's in the air. That's so scary. Didn't have time to sheath there. Even if I triple, I don't care. That was a clean as hell Astalos. I'm happy about that. I don't think it did any damage. I was surprised, Chup. Alrighty. I think we still have 2 carts left. Yeah. 2 carts left and 2 monsters to go. Here we go. Yeah, I love kickback a ton. It's one of my faves. Too greedy there. I don't actually remember how this move works in this game. There we go. Got a roll, that feels good. Here's how this move works. You run in a circle. Hello, Fog. Probably heal. Oop. Should have healed a minute ago. Catching up on some chat messages. Did you know that in Frontier, if you capture a Rathian, the body can hurt you as it falls to the ground before it falls asleep? No, I did not know that. That sounds cursed and, like, very, appropriate for Frontier, I guess. Also, I guess I probably already said hi to you, Fog, but I saw you wave in the chat because you were raising your hand, and then I said hi again. Second gen thing, not Frontier exclusive. I would also believe that. Oh, hello, active tail. That's funny. A little off on the positioning for the head here. Now it's exhausted because of course it is. It's Mizutsune. Oops. Not since 3rd gen Tigrex have we seen a monster get tired this much and fall over this much. Oops. Yeah, bubble. Using a hammer, I guess that's fair. We're putting out a little bit of extra exhaust. That's true. A little late on the roll there. What's this? Bite. Ooh, I don't like this ledge. Oh, and there's the triple. Oh well. It was a pretty nice attempt. Like I said, that Astalos was clean. There goes the bubble. Nip. Yeah, had some beans here. Let the sad music play. Good go at it? Yeah, that's about how far I've been making it. Most of the times I've tried it as I'll make it to Mizutsune. I think I've made it to Glavenus once or twice. So, I don't know. I think if I sat down here and I played this for like another 4 hours, I think I would clear it. But I'm probably not going to do that. I think probably I'll do one more hunt. It might also be a triple, fair warning. But we're here for that. And it's going to be the other. So I was talking about, if you haven't been here, although it seems like most of you have been here for most of the stream. Thank you. Thanks for being here and hanging out with me. These are some of the hunts I've been thinking about making little YouTube videos for. In the last year, I've enjoyed doing like old school, like Monster Hunter hunt commentaries on YouTube because it's just kind of chill and feels like the world needs more chill, slow-paced YouTube videos. This is another one of the ones I was thinking of doing for that. Is this the right set? Speed Sharpening, Guard +1, Artillery Novice, Crit Eye 2... Razor Sharp, Crit Eye 1, Guard +1. This is the set. Okay, so this is the set. And we're using the Verdant Tail. We can change the equipment appearance to match it. Hi, Beastu. If I haven't already said hello to you, then hello. It's nice to see you. My face is sloping. I don't even know what to make of that, to be honest with you, Steve. I'll take it, though. You only just woke up? Yeah, no worries. Welcome to the stream. I had some spare time and some spare energy today, and so I figured I would stream some Monster Hunter. So I've just been going through some of the hunts I've been practicing recently, although I haven't, I'm not all that good at any of them. We hunted a Baroth with bow. We hunted a Nursilla with switch axe. We just tried the Fated 4 naked with hammer. And then our last hunt for the day is going to be a, I think we'll probably also eat for foodie here if we can. Ooh, crazy lucky cat. Our final quest here is going to be... Or wait, I wasn't even using this set. That's it. I forgot. I'm not guarding. Our last hunt tonight is going to be against the Hub Urgent Plesioth, and I'm going to be using not a guard set, but just our regular Crit Eye set. The whole point being, at least with this matchup, I'm trying to recreate how I hunted it in Free Me Night, which was Sans guarding. I really like Gun Lance in this game. It's fun, but in this case, we're doing Lance on Plesioth. Hello, Braun and Susan, big fan. Hello, I am back for the evening. Yeah, back to share a little bit of Monster Hunter with y'all. Sans Undertale, yes, exactly. Hi, Grimm's Mantle. Welcome to YouTube. If you don't iframe the hip check, you'll be disappointed. I think I will. We'll see. See if we can manage it. We already ate? Yeah, we already ate. Glad you're around to be here. Yeah, can't talk. Glad you were able to be around for the Lance hunt. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the last hunt of the night. I think after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go start making dinner for Annie and I. So kind of a short and sweet little stream. Mentioned earlier about save transfers. Yeah, this is not a save file that was on my Switch or my DS, although I could have done that. I still have my save files from my DS. This is like a fresh playthrough. I've only played on emulators, but you can transfer saves can run. Oh, oops, sorry. Massive spikes, I'm sorry. We should be back now. Sorry about that. I'm glad it's only happened once or twice this stream. It usually happens more. Back? 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 Okay, we're back. Sorry about Are we back? I hope we're back. Hello, hello? Welcome back? Cool. I think we should be back now. Hopefully it stays back. Cool. I think we're back up. To Katana about the save transfer stuff. To get your save off your 3DS or off your Switch, you'll need them to be homebrewed. And then on a computer, you can run a command line script that will convert the GU save file to a double cross save file. And vice versa. It's a little janky. I ended up not doing it that many times because it was kind of a hassle, but it does work. I was able to like play GU on the emulator and then convert the save over to double cross and throw it over to the new 3DS. I think it would have been simpler to just have an English patch to double cross on the emulator, I guess, and then just use the same save rather than patching the save over and over. I didn't bring frogs. Now I'm like paranoid it's gonna keep dropping frames. Hello, Walk on the Sun. Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad to be here getting to chat with y'all today. Recently switched to Bazite. Congrats. Please report that every Monster Hunter game you threw it has worked near flawlessly. Nice. That doesn't surprise me for most of them. If you got Wilds running, I am truly impressed. Because Wilds is rough to run even on Windows. Frogwas percent, here we are. Alright. Alright. Buzzy off time. Oh, the tail spins are so rough in this game. Alright. Yeah, I don't have a homebrewed Switch either, Katana. So for me, I used a homebrewed 3DS to get my saves off. The slide, the wiggle. I'm spooked. I don't like being close to a wall with him at all. Okay, now he's not close to a wall. Yeah, that's totally fine, Angani. Thanks for asking. Ooh, that's gonna hit, yeah. Oof. Back up. Spin? No, hip check. There we go. I don't like enough games to get into Archipelago, Steve. It sounds so cool, but I just don't like enough games. If I could Archipelago between Monster Hunters, cool. But that's kind of, you just need one game? I thought it was you had to, you'd get items between different games, or is it the other players get the items in the different games for you? Oh, okay, so it's between multiple people. Cool, that's fun. I thought that was something different. You can spam your one game every time? Neat. I'll have to take a look at that, because that does sound fun. That sounds interesting. Those sorts of modern online hooks into retro games, like Freemy Night, is so cool. Oh yeah, that sounds really difficult, Walking on the Sun. I've thought about it for getting Frontier up and running on Linux or Android, and that just sounds so difficult. Ooh, no nullberries either. What's Archipelago? Check out that link, Katana. It should probably have a link to Archipelago proper as well. Can't believe I got hit by him in the river. Yeah, Rosie would be great for that. It's true. Gets him raging. Yeah. Oh, you have to be so ready to iframe at a second's notice with this guy. It's messed up. She. Thanks for the explanation, Quill. Oh, and this move. That move always gets me. I should probably learn to block it. That sounds decently hard. I'm sure I can figure it out walking in the sun. It doesn't sound straightforward, though. I'll play it like that. I'm gonna try and catch up on some chat messages here, too. I think I missed a couple while I was trying not to die to Plesioth. Give me a second here to pause, and I'm going to catch up on some things here. Okay, I want to catch on Walking on the Sun's messages. Even got Frontier running. Didn't try Wilds because you didn't own it. You're still on a 1060. Gotcha. That's very valid. Every game prior to Wilds running is great. And yeah, nice work getting Frontier going. Everyone has their own game they're running, and then Quill explained it. Archipelago is a randomizer where you have your world and items connected to other games and players. You have items that can be in their world and vice versa. Very fun, and many games that work with it. That is neat. Yeah, Shup, I haven't played that much of Try or 3U where Plesioth is. Is he in Try? I actually can't remember. I don't think he was. I haven't played that much of 3U. I've fought him in 3U, though, and it does feel very satisfying to get to chase him into the water. Also, welcome, Nat. Yeah, this is a cool lance. All-timer for sure. All right, you are going to cause problems. So are you, huh? Oh, no. When he's raged, I think he moves the beam around a little more, too. I'm trying to remember that. Yeah. I've been doing a similar amount of emulation on Android. I haven't gotten Frontier working, but I did actually get World and Rise running on Android, which felt really good as a proof of concept. They don't run amazing, because the Android device I'm running isn't super powerful compared to like a proper PC, but I've enjoyed getting that level of emulation running as well. The stand-up high one does the water beam sweep? Okay. I was trying to remember which one changes a little bit. I think we should probably go for the stomach if we can hit it. Yeah, there we go. I have trained myself to block that one. That one I don't feel like I can consistently iframe. Oh no, I have no good answer to that move. I really need to get better about it. Oh, was there a hiccup there? I'm sorry. Guess your ISP hates if you use this much data in 2 hours. I have unlimited data, and this is like plumbed in over Ethernet, so like I don't know what those hiccups are about. I really don't. I haven't like tried every single thing under the sun to fix them because I haven't streamed that much, but they're pretty frustrating to have come up. I'm sorry about them as well. Being this close to the wall is a little stressful. Yeah, it is like that. It do be like that, Steve. Oh, that's slow hip check. That's crazy. Is he leaving? Yeah, he is. This is going okay so far. I feel like I'm getting in the groove. The only move that's like really consistently getting me, I guess I shouldn't speak too soon. I'm now out of healing. But the only move that feels like it's consistently getting me is the wiggle. So this is going okay so far. Leaving? What a giant chicken he is. This map has some serious atmosphere. It does. I love this map. Nice. Ooh, this is greedy. Nice. I blocked it that time. Oh, whiffing that move is so sad, especially into the tail whip. Ah, that's a shame. Alright. Oh, I should have been ready for the repeat, the three-peat there. Okay. Yeah, we'll make this our last hunt of the night. I have some other stuff I'm gonna go do afterwards. So, better make it count. Nice, we've got the supplies to back us up here. I kind of like the third stab on Lance, the triple stab. I don't mind it so much. I like it without it too. I don't know. I don't mind it either. I'm just gonna, yeah, do that. I do not trust Mr. Quasion. I also don't trust the pilgrims in here. See you, Katana. Nice to chat. Hope you're well, and hope I'll see you again sometime soon. Yeah, you're welcome, Katana. It's nice to get to hang out and chill. Ugh, the tail is so tough. We have so many first aid meds too. Alright, we gotta kill these bull drone, or sorry, bullfongo. Cheers, Katana. See you next time. Tailspin, you big jerk. Oh, that slow hip check is so scary. Hello, Phil the Batman. Welcome. Nice to see you. Ooh. A little greedy. Okay, the beam still works even when he's exhausted. That's good to know. Got a head break. I'm trying to block as few attacks as possible. I'm really trying to iframe through stuff because that's what I did back in Freebie Night. Blocking that tailspin was cheating. Is he limp? No way. No, he's just leaving to get food. He looks so silly. He is droopy though, should be getting there. Yeah, I'm hopeful. This hub one, I remember this one being a serious wall playing through GU and Gen. It feels like it has a quite substantial damage hike compared to some of the other monsters you've been fighting in low rank and then early high rank hub. Like, you hunt an Arzuros and like a couple other monsters in high rank hub and then you just get to this guy. Yeah, that is awesome. Walk on the sun. Steam input and the like are nice things. I would also be curious to see what they would do with a hunt like Fuzzy Off in the modern games. But the Batman. I think he'd be fun. Dude, so many beans. Yeah, see, he does shake it around a little more, that one. This is greedy, I think. Ooh. This is also maybe greedy? Yeah. Wiggle? No, E. Ooh, that's risky. 3. Raged again. Jaggy, get out of here. Oh, it's so slow. What is that? What is that? That's so scary. He never did that in whole games. Oh! Got the wind pressure too. I'm going back to the bed. You can't make me stay. Can't make me stay. I'm going back to bed. Need the hyper Plesioth for even slower hip checks. It's been so long since I've hunted a hyper monster, like actually many years. I'm looking forward to when they start getting introduced in high rank to see what I think of them. I'm just excited to get to hunt a bunch of challenging monsters. Sounds like fun. Back at it. Oh, he's back in the river. Of course he is. He's gonna waste some of our time. Still remember grinding the Hyper Lovasios for the Pirate Jump event gear. I have like Generations was like on the 3DS. Base Generations was my first Monster Hunter game. So I have like faint memories of grinding stuff in multiplayer. I did a bunch of random like hub matchmaking in that game in order to get the good gear. I wasn't good enough to clear any of the tough monsters. So if I go back and I look at that file, I'm like, I must have done so much like I must have been carried so hard through a bunch of those games. A bunch of those hunts to get all this gear. I have like Hyper Silver Los gear. I didn't kill a Hyper Silver Los, like. Yeah, Generations on the 3DS was my first. Alright, we cannot get hit by this beam. In fact, we should probably sharpen when he jumps out. I've heard Tell walk on the sun, but I wasn't there for it. Alright, here he comes. I guess I could have tried sonic bombing him out, huh? Nice. Flinch is a good sign. Fast rage too, that's good. Ooh. What is this? Tailspin, and then check. Ooh, bad. Okay. Lucky he just wants to beam over and over. There we go. Jaggy. Actually crazy Jaggy. Jaggy. Yeah, look. He just like shook around a little there. Yeah, like that. Finn's not down yet. Okay. I like that little shrug he gave. Oop, too early. Hi, Annie. Welcome. Just trying our last hunt of the night. You fought this one in the past. You've tried, yeah. I think this is about where me and you and Ethan would always tap out. This guy's hard. Najirala. Running low on the heals now. See them. Thanks, Demon Coup. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well. Said a couple times over the course of the stream, nothing to complain about. Alright, that's limp. Alright, we've got a fighting chance here. We're out of heals, but we're not out of carts. I'm so bad at inputting Lance Charge in this game. Oh, hi bye to In. She has left. Alright, no heals. 2 carts left? Yeah, 2 carts left. Let's see if we can't get him down. I like the little shrug he does. Oh, it's so slow. That is so messed up. I feel like the... Also, wow, the health we have left is insane. I feel like the animation isn't meaningfully different in the wind-up. It's just like, I don't know. Hard to recognize for me, that slow hip check. Oh, and tailspin, another one. Nope. Wrong way. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, we're not good because it wraps around. What's my thoughts on the Retroid Pocket? I really like it. It is not without a bunch of setup. So if you're not somebody who, like, if you're someone who has never done emulation stuff before on like a computer or anything, you might find it kind of like intimidating and difficult. To like configure all the different emulator apps and tweak the settings a little bit. But if you're used to that sort of thing, then it's great. Android, especially if you get a device like a Retroid Pocket or an Ein Thor like that walking on the sun, they're like, it's really nice to have a device that is not a phone that you just load up with ROMs and emulators, and it works really quite nicely. There is a really nice variety of what they call front-end apps. Here, I'm going to pause the game for just a second and show this off. Also, hello, Frenchie. Thank you for the sub for so many months. Good God. And for being here. It's nice to get to see you. I had some extra time and energy today, and so I wanted to come and share some GU. This is what we're talking about right now. It's a little Android device. The front ends they have are really nice. We're like, these are a bunch of games across a bunch of different systems. Like, that's Lumines on PC, that's Lumines 2 on PSP, that's Terra Nil on the Switch, that's Tetris the Grandmaster 2 on the Switch, that's Suika Game on the Switch, that's Tetris the Grandmaster 4 on Steam. So you can just have a bunch of games all in the same front end, and you can launch them right from there. It's super nice. So once you have it all set up and configured, very nice device. If I go to my favorites there, and I scroll through, hang on. If I go to my favorites and I scroll through, this is, I know, a terrible way of showing this off. I've got like a bunch of Lumines games, then I have like every Monster Hunter game, Sans, Frontier, and Wilds in here. So just, it's cool to have everything on the same device. Cheers, Parsec. Yeah, I've been quite happy with it, Demon Coup. I think my overall thoughts would be it is not without its own issues in terms of like setting it up is I don't know, it's not hard, but it takes some time. But once you get set up, it's a really nice value. And I think that in the face of like Steam Deck being out of stock, PlayStation being like $900, like I think a lot more people are going to be getting little devices like that. It's really nice. Oh, I jumped right into that. Okay, we gotta make this count. We gotta make this count. Oh, no! Well. Get counted? I got counted. The stun to triple was pretty good. let me give you guys some beans real fast. PlayStation's 900. Not a PlayStation 5. A PlayStation 5 Pro is $900 now, and a PlayStation 5 is $650 now. Could have just thrown the trap down and captain. I don't think I brought a trap with me. Here, I'm gonna give you guys 500 beans. Add beans all 500. Thank you guys for being here. This was unfortunately the last quest I had time for tonight. I'm gonna go have some dinner and then get on a phone call with some family. Yes, your timing is impeccable as always. Everyone coming in all shocked. I'm sorry. I was saying this earlier. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, you're welcome. I was saying this earlier. I can't in good conscience promise when I'll be back to stream some more, because I feel like a lot of days I'm just exhausted, or I'm struggling with my mental health on a given day, and it's I can't promise I'll be here to play Monster Hunter. But I want to try and get in the habit of where I've got just a little bit of spare time, I can jump on here and hang out with you guys, and that's normal, even if it's a random, not very often time. So that's what I'm gonna try and do in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's nice to get to say hi to so many good folks. I can't begin to tell you how touching it is to get to say hi to so many of you, just that you guys would come by and say hi to me years and years later. Yeah, this was a fun little stream. I'll try and do it again sometime soon. Maybe you'll see some of these hunts on YouTube. I also am doing little Monster Hunter commentaries over there. I am indeed still rocking the class. Cheers, F.A. Machado. Give me a second here. I think I have I guess it's not that important that I do this. I think I have a little YouTube command. Let's see. I do. If you subscribe to that YouTube channel, I also post little commentary videos there sometimes. And if you like old school YouTube commentary videos, check it out. Aside that, I'm gonna go have some dinner and chat with some loved ones on the phone. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or your day, whatever time it is where you guys are at. Yeah, just thank you so much for coming by and hanging out and chatting. It was a fun way to spend an afternoon, and I hope you guys feel similarly. Until next time, cheers and happy hunting, and I'll see you guys again in the future. Bye-bye. Have a good night.